Hi, and welcome to our 12 Days of Christmas. Today we're making peppermint bark. This is super easy to make. This is what I started with. It's our Wilton candy melts. This is the dark chocolate, and we also have the candy cane color burst. You can get these at any craft store like Michael's or Joann Fabrics. So what we're going to do is have a double boiler, and this is just a pot, and as you can see there's some water underneath that's going to slowly boil. We put our bowl on top and poured our chocolate in. And this will slowly melt the chocolate without it getting seized up and hard and nasty. It'll be easy to pour into our mold. So let's let this go, and in the meantime I'll show you what our mold looks like. This is what our mold is going to be. It's just a cookie sheet that I lined with aluminum foil to make it easier to come out. So we're going to line this, melt our dark chocolate, put this down, let it cool, and then add our peppermint chocolate. Let's check on our chocolate. It's looking good, so we're just going to keep stirring this up until it gets all melted down. Alright, let's check out our chocolate. It's almost melted. We're just going to stir this up a little bit more, make sure all these little lumps come out, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so we're ready to pour our chocolate. My bowl's kind of hot, so I'm using my oven mitt. So we're just going to pour this on top. Spatula to get it all out. And then evenly distribute it across the cookie sheet. You might not have to use the whole cookie sheet, but just do as much as you think, how big you want your sheets to be, your candy sheet to be. And now here's our completed layer of thin chocolate. We're just going to pop this into the freezer for a little bit, or the fridge, to let it cool off. And we'll come back and do our second layer. So now we're melting our second layer of chocolate. We're doing it exactly the same way we did our dark chocolate, with the double boiler, boiling water underneath to melt it gently. Alright, so our second set of chocolate is melted. This is our first set. It's cooled and hard from being in the freezer. So now we're going to take the second set and pour it right on top. Again, I have a hot bowl, so that's why I'm using my oven mitt. Use our spatula. After I put this thin layer on, I have a bag of candy canes that we already squished up with or crumbled up with the mallet. And we're going to pour that on top too. Sprinkle that on top. So now we're just going to nicely, evenly layer this on top. So now our second layer is on, smoothed out. I crumbled some candy canes in this bag already, and we're going to sprinkle this on top. And then we're going to pop it back in the freezer for a little bit to get it cold again and hard. Alright, so my stuff is frozen and nice and hard, and we're just going to take it right off of there. And now we're just going to break them in little pieces. See how they turn out? It has that nice layer of the peppermint and the chocolate. How you break the pieces, the sizes is up to you. If you want them bigger, you can make them bigger, or you can hit them a couple times to make them into bite-sized pieces. So we're just going to do that with the whole thing, and then you'll be done. What I like to do is just put them in a little gift box like this and give them out to friends and family. Like that. And you can get these boxes at Michael's or Joann's also. Any craft store will have them. So there you go. So this was our 12 Days of Christmas peppermint bark.